Let me go across to Taha Sheikh now. He's a stranded student who is live from Ukraine. Taha, we have spoken multiple times previously also, and each time you give us a very, very terrifying account as to what is happening there where you are staying. Again, my first question would be the same. What exactly is happening around you?
Ma'am, we are currently located 10 kilometers away from the war in the outskirts of Kharkiv at a place called Pusichen. We are stuck here since the past 2 days. Uh, there are around 1,200 students with us. Our coordinators, they're trying their best to evacuate us, but the every option they get, the option they got now was to bring a bunch of, they got a Ukrainian company who offered help, but they're charging us $500 per head. It is it is very difficult for all the students because very few students have $500 right now. So, and then we heard news that there's another coordinator who's in contact with the embassy officials. He told us to wait. He told us not to board these expensive buses. He told us to give them a few hours. The embassy will send a few free buses, free of charge. So we're just keeping our hopes up.
Right. So you just said that around 800 to 1,000 students are staying with you right now. Where exactly are you all staying? In a bunker, in a bomb shelter, or in a house?
Ma'am, we're in an abandoned village. So it's like it's an abandoned village. There's no one else around here. We just came and we sat here. It's not a bunker. It's not a house. It's just a building. We're just in a building.
Okay, if it is an abandoned place completely, I am sure the supplies of essentials would be a big issue for all of you.
Ma'am, our coordinators, they are trying their best. Actually, two of our coordinators, they went back to the city where the shelling is happening. They tried their best to gather as much as food and water possible. They came back and they managed to feed as many students as possible. I mean, quantity-wise, it wasn't enough, but they are trying their best. They are really hardworking people. They are trying their best to feed us. But most of us are still hungry. Most of us haven't eaten anything since the past 3 days.
Very terrifying account there, Taha. But also you spoke about your coordinators. Have they given you any kind of timeline as to when can they sort these transport issues?
Ma'am, they told us to keep our hopes up high today. They are trying their best. They told us that they will try to get as many students out as possible today within the next 24 hours.
Right, that is a matter of relief, of course. But the place that you're staying in right now, I believe it is just 10 to 11 kilometers away from the city of Kharkiv. And Kharkiv, as we all know, has been badly hit by violence. There are so many reports of bombardments and missile attacks. Have you encountered any of that, any impact seen in the place that you're staying at right now?
Ma'am, we are 10 kilometers, as I said, we are 10 kilometers away from Kharkiv, and every few hours the bombing is getting closer to us, towards us. We can hear the shelling. The past 2 days the shelling was only at Kharkiv, but now we can feel the shelling coming towards us. We can hear the bombs coming towards us. It's not a safe area. It won't be a safe area in the next 24 hours. That I can assure you.
Right, Taha, thank you so much for speaking to us in such a difficult time, but I really hope that help reaches you and other 800 to 1,000 students that are staying right now in that abandoned city as quickly as possible.